welcome back to another SD40-2 scenario, something old, something new. Good morning, we have almost made it to Laramie. We'll need to drop these cars off before picking up some more waiting cars and take them east. So we gotta sit down before we can change the view. So we have two locomotives and some cars attached, okay? Alright, let's get started. Yeah, so you're gonna put down the keys, setting reversal to forward, and then it wants me to release the brakes. What else? We doesn't seem like we're on the uphill, so yeah, so we're not in the uphill, so we can get started, I think. Alright, let's get started. Open the windows. Yes. How far? 5.6 miles. Okay, so it has 8 gears, or power modes actually. So we have 30 cars. Oh, there's another train coming. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can go out on. Not on this one actually, because this is interesting enough. Because right now we are going from the front, so it's not the previous scenario where the engine was actually going in the reverse direction or in the other direction. See that? Yeah, so previously the engine was actually going in the other direction. But here is a funny thing though. We can still step up here and actually stand here and see. Not a great scenario, not a great view for the others who might be sitting in the locomotive, but it's a pretty nice view. Okay, let's get back in before we fail the scenario, so let's not do that. Oh, we are at 73 miles per hour. Let's turn off the bell, we don't need that. Yeah, so if you blow the horn, then it automatically turns on the bell. .7 miles to Laramie, and we have a yellow signal which is proceed with caution. It's exactly as how you would see or how the view would be from a train or any bus or something, like, the countryside of America or United States. It's always beautiful, vast landscapes. All right, we need to slow down a bit. I guess we can just turn off the power or throttle to idle. I keep on saying power, it's actually different terms here. So power is when it's electrical or electric train, and throttle when it's actually, okay, let's apply some brakes as well. Remote full service here. And throttle idle. Oh, actually we need to put emergency brakes here because it's otherwise gonna I don't want it to fail. I think it should stop. If not, then we might need to apply some emergency brakes. I guess we won't. Yeah, because we are kind of slowing down pretty fast. So I think it should be fine. I like it. Looks like a snake crawling. Oh, it's stopping. Oh my gosh, I should have actually paid attention to that. Alright, the brakes are released. We can apply some power. So here is one problem, or I would say, like, one different thing with this train. Since the brakes here are independent brakes, it actually takes quite some time to release the brakes in each car. So you see that how the train is moving a bit and then it's stopping. See, so it moves a bit and then it stops. And the reason is because all the cars that had the brakes released could actually move a little bit further. But the moment when you pull the car which still has brakes on, would kind of, like, pull you backwards. So that's why the trains sometimes go forward and then it stops, and then forward, then it stops. So it takes about one or two kind of pulls to get the train actually moving. That's a nice rail yard. A typical American rail yard. Alright, let's put the throttle to idle and prepare to stop. How far are we? Okay. Always love this. Always love it when trains are like crawling like snakes. Because the train is now automatically going to stop, slow down and stop. 13, 12, okay. It's slowly slowing down. Okay, I think we should be good now to apply full brakes. Alright, full application. And okay, let's see if it... Oh, it crossed the first locomotive. No, we were almost there. Okay, it's good. We can leave these cars here to be sorted on to the next part of their journey. Okay, so what do we do now? I'm pretty sure we need to take the key out. because the reverser key is something that the train operator has to. Full service, yeah. Or the train engineer has to actually carry with him. Oh, come on. Okie dokie. Let's go for the next train. Oh, what? 2,400 feet? Man, that's a lot of walking. Do the engineers really do that in the real scenario? Do they like walk this much of distance every day? Or like every time they have to change the trains? That's interesting. Wonder if they really have to do this much of walking. And I bet if you are changing the trains, then you have to carry your luggage along with you, because these freight trains, they're not like, they don't run from small distances. They actually go from one city to another, which may take like more than a day or two. So obviously you are carrying your luggage with you, and if you are actually walking almost like 3,000, 2,000 to 2,500 feet with all the luggage, that would be painful, like exhausting. That would be interesting to know actually if they really do this, or if they have some sort of some way for the engineers to transfer from one train to another. Okay, so that's the train we need to go to, I guess. 190, yeah, I think that's the one. Let's see. Okay, so you cannot get in from here. You have to get in from here. Wait. Okay, I didn't realize it's gonna jump off the train on the other side. Let's see if we need to start the train. If not, then we'll close the doors. So I think the engine is already on. Yes. What is this? Banking com. Okay. Air brake set up to lead. Okay, so this is an air brake setup actually. Alright, so we don't have to. I think the engine was already on, so we can move forward. Alright, putting the reverser to forward. And let's apply some power. So you can look at the simulation here, see? You can actually see the wheels. See that? You can actually see the wheels moving, like the details they have put in the simulation. If you closely take a look, I don't know if I can zoom in. No, I don't think so I can zoom in further. But if you actually take a look at the lug nuts on the wheels, you can see them moving as well. See that? Pretty neat. So seems like it's automatically the train tracks are set up, or the signals are automatically the train tracks are adjusted as per our destination. So you don't have to get down and change the tracks, or that's kind of interesting. Also, it has actually, okay, so it has one locomotive on the back to push, and then it has one locomotive in the front to pull. And how many cars are we pulling? I'm assuming it's somewhere around 20. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 39. So that's the reason why we have 2 locomotives. Beautiful. Pretty nice. Love it. There is another train coming. Looks so cool. Doesn't look like the maybe not. Shouldn't be waiting for the signal. Oh, actually it could, because if the tracks are merging in front. No, the train is going as well. Okay, so the train. Oh, it's reversing. Oh, that's interesting. The train's actually reversing. That one. So, okay, it's going into this yard or someplace. I'm assuming it's actually gonna connect to this one. Let's see. Assuming it's actually going to connect to that. That looks so. Oh yeah. Oh no, actually it's not. So it's actually. So you see that black line? That means it's set to go on this track. And then it's set to go on this track. Okay, so it's not connecting to any of the other cars. Alright. Forget about it. So we have 11 miles to go, and we are on full throttle. Let's turn off the bell. I hate this bell noise. Okay, we got quite a while, so let's. Oh, there is another engineer seat. What does this do? Emergency brake valve closed. Okay. Oh, you can contact signaler from here. Proceed as signal indicate. Alright. So we. Okay, so this is where we can contact the signaler. Okay, interesting. What does this do? And do we? Oh, what is that? Open with caution. Oh, that's interesting. Right? And you actually, can you go up this one? Wow, okay. So we are guys standing in front of train, on the front deck of the train, and without a worry of train stopping on time. Oh man, that's pretty neat. I like it. Oh, he climbed down the steps? I don't want to do that. But I do want to get in, so... That's nice. Actually, I didn't know. I tried this scenario earlier, and I didn't know there is this door which actually takes you out. But I wonder why it actually, or maybe it's because of, maybe for some servicing thingy. Like you don't have to walk all the way down to the back of the locomotive and come inside. So if you want to get into the cab, you can just open the front doors and then get in. Wow, look at that view. It's beautiful. Look at the weather. I mean, the details that they have put in, absolutely amazing. So it's starting to rain though. Stop at the location in front of the signal. Okay, that's fine. So we have quite a bit to go. You can look at the engineer sitting on the train. How high he's sitting actually. It's easier to know the shortcuts of performing basic operations in this train sim world, because otherwise you will always be like, moving your mouse everywhere around the cab and performing those things. So basic operations like, reverser, throttle, dynamic brakes, independent brakes and air brakes, automatic brakes, sorry. Those are something that, it's nice to know how to operate and how to actually do that from the keyboard. Otherwise, I mean, well, if you want the realistic experience, obviously you have to move your mouse. But I think, if you are an actual engineer sitting in the cab, you don't have to like, move all the way around. You just, like, I'm pretty sure you're habitual enough to know where those handles or those brakes and other equipment or, are. So you probably are just looking in front, outside the window, and then performing all the operations. EOT cover, what is that? So I'm assuming your chair actually turns around because you look at the footsteps. So we are at 72 miles per hour. Is that the highest speed? No, it's actually, the speed is actually, I think it's reducing a bit. So it may not be the highest speed though. Okay, so there is a yellow signal, which means we gotta proceed with caution. Yeah, so the speed is reducing. See, so it means it's going uphill. So we don't have to actually throttle it down. We can keep it here, and then when we are about a mile away, I think we can just put the throttle to idle and then start braking in or applying the brakes. guess it's time to apply some brakes. We probably should be good with full service. Actually, it's no. I think let's put it to. Yes, it's so the moment you apply brakes to full power, full application, what happens is like the brakes are applied all the way to the back locomotive or the back car, the last car basically. So that's why you can see like why the speed is decreasing, even though the brakes are now released, but it is still it's still like in the process of releasing the brakes all the way to the back car. So that's why the train kind of slows down quite a bit. Looks like it's going a bit of uphill, I guess. So we may probably, yeah, I think we may need a little bit of throttle so that we can at least make it to the destination. Okay, so now it's gaining some power. And I guess... Alright, let's put the throttle to idle and start applying some brakes. 23, 22... 25% brakes. Pretty sure it's gonna stop. Yeah, okay, that was a perfect stop. Okay, that's all for now. We could be at the signal for a while. Let's see how you did. Awesome, guys. Looks like that's the end of this scenario. Thanks for watching this video again, and I hope you liked it. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Till then, goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Have fun.